Riggsen versus TlaxtlanSoothsayer.
Oh my god. Grill Guardians, no Grill Knights. Ah. Alright.
Well, Grill Guardians are still incredibly
That's
cost-effective,
accurate.
so, you know.
Yeah. I'm not too salty. So we got 1 unit of the Mounted Yeoman Archers, 1, 2, 3 units of the Grill Guardians. We have a Grill Relique, pretty fun unit. We have the Fae, as always, equipped with Ore of the Lady, Life Bloom, Mist of the Lady, Earth Blood, Arcane Conduit, Favor of the Fae, and Chalice of Potions. She is accompanied by not 1 but 2 units of Battle Pilgrims. I've not seen them lately. We have an infantry component, including 2 archers with fire arrows, taking out some of that regen. He's aiming for those Crypt Horrors. We are also looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Spearman at Arms without shields, and 2 units of pole arms. Men at Arms. So, I like this army. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, this army has a significant amount of meat on it, right? He's not going for that very seductive, but relatively unsuccessful, as we've seen thus far, mass foot squires build. He's got a good mix of cavalry and infantry here, and the infantry that he has, I think, is going to be numerous enough to at least stave off immediate, just crushing defeat until those these various Grail Knights can get into a prolonged combat.
Indeed. And also, I love the Battle Pilgrims having their shields upside down. It really adds to it.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because it looks more like a chapel when they're upside down.
There you go.
All right, guys. In the meantime, here on the vampire side, TlaxtlanSoothsayer are going to be bringing a large army here of a lot of Graveguard. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units of Graveguard, guys. One of them will be the Sternsman, a single unit of Skeleton Spearmen, 3 units of Crypt Horror, and a single unit of Blood Knights here. The leadership will be made up of just the Red Duke here. The Red Duke going to be chilling on his warhorse. Is it Barded? Yes, it is. He's going to be bringing Al's Sif as well as Foe Seeker. Gaze of Nagash, very surprising there, but may try to snipe out somebody in the sky, as well as the Invocation of Nehek for those heals. Doesn't look like anything else is going to be brought here by the Vampire Counts, and I mean, I gotta say, this is going to work very favorably against the Bretonnian infantry, but I wonder how he's going to kill these Grail Guardians.
Yeah, for once, this is the time where you want the squires, like, actually.
Yeah, this really is, right? Like, this is the time. This was the opportunity to take the squires and have them be very cost-effective here. I do think, though, that these Grail Guardians, if they don't get caught out by the likes of the Blood Knights, are going to absolutely, positively just chew these Graveguard up and spit them out, as long as they don't get too caught up in the likes of these Crypt Horror.
Indeed. Yeah, these Mounted Yeomen, they don't really have a good target, to be honest. Besides maybe the Crypt Horrors, but they just don't have enough units to do any damage.
Also, by the way, somebody in chat pointed this out, and I'm just realizing it now. Ratatoupe says this. There's no raised dead.
Yeah, you're right. That's
what in the hell?
Strange. Like, for like an extra 200 gold, you get 8 units.
Yeah, that's extremely bizarre. That's extremely bizarre, especially against the likes of the Bretonnians here, SirEx, where I do think that being able to raise dead on top of those archers, being able to raise dead in front of a devastating-looking cavalry charge is extremely valuable. Yeah, I don't know, Gunlock. I don't know why you wouldn't bring raised dead, man. It's very curious to me as well, and I don't know exactly what the choice is there. We, by the way, see the Grail Guardians are going to start off there.
I don't like this. He's going way too far ahead. He's going to get caught up by the Blood Knights.
Yeah, I think so, man. What is he trying to attack right now?
He's going just for a charge on the clumped up Blood Knights. Graveguard.
Alright, so not a bad... Yeah, he's got to be able to pull out there. Looks like he's trying to charge on the other side now. He's not getting out fast enough. There we go, now getting out, but he's going to lose some Grail Guardians for his trouble right there. Now the Pox Bowman as well as the Fire Node. Oh, these are all fire. Man, that red does not look nearly as red as the Wood Elf one does. But so it goes, guys. The Pox Arrows will slow these guys down and will allow the Grail Guardians to get a lot more charges in if microed effectively.
Unfortunately, they are still fire arrows.
Yeah, they are still fire arrows. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. They are fire arrows. No pox involved, guys. Maybe the peasants themselves are diseased, as most peasants are, but their arrows are not.
Alrighty, so some sporadic engagements, but he really needs to push up his infantry line.
He does, and looks like Riggsen is, definitely choosing to keep a lot of reinforcements here. These spearmen in the blocky formation are going to prevent the spearmen from dying or routing very fast. They will not take very fast damage. In the meantime, doing very good damage.
Because he's not reinforcing. And also that, I don't like this. He really needs to move up.
It's looking tough here right now. It's looking tough. It looks like the Cryptors, by the way, bunching up on that unit over on the side. It's going to look like they're going to very easily be able to rock up flank here as they just incredibly quickly crush that unit of Battle Pilgrims there, SirEx. And, I mean, the other flank not looking so hot right now for Riggsen either.
Like, look at this. One unit of Grave Guards just stopping his entire infantry line, while these guys are isolated. These guys are isolated. These guys are isolated. Like,
yeah, and now...
Yeah, go ahead.
And now these peasants, man, I mean, because of that, like you mentioned, man, now the peasants are going to get chewed up because Riggsen wasn't on top of moving his spearmen, and all it took was just a little bit of movement and it would have been okay. Riggsen was trying to draw his enemy into a combat with these spears, but honestly, TlaxtlanSoothsayer wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid, man. He's like, man, I'm not going to engage in this slow-ass battle. I'm going to flank your ass, kill your archers, and all of a sudden you're in a real shitty position.
Exactly. He expected his enemy to come to him and do exactly what he wanted, and that is not what happened.
Not what happened at all, man. And now these crypt horrors are running roughshod over the rear of these Bretonnian lines. And now that thick formation that Riggsen was planning is going to be much less valuable as his rear is opened up and those crypt horrors can just run right into the back of these men-at-arms, man. And there's nothing that they can do about it.
Exactly. And these poor guys are isolated. And look at these Blood Knights coming in for that really good charge. Like, he's getting some nice kills on with the Earth Blood. But if you look at the kills, they're not getting anything done.
The Earthblood is doing a lot of good health there. I'm surprised that these Grail Guardians are still basically at full health. Now we have even more Grail Guardians are going to come into this melee and join into it. And I gotta say, man, I actually favor the Bretonnians in this massive cap fight, man. Well, yeah, I favor the Bretonnians here.
I agree, but this blob, if they can, like, well, that the Grail Reliquary is like actually surviving, but yeah.
Right? I mean, the Grail Relic holds, right? It looks like the Vampire Counts, you know, they have to deal with this mess, and it looks like it's going a little slower than maybe they planned. And if we can get these Grail Guardians to kill a significant portion of these Skeleton Spearmen here, you gotta realize that the Grail Guardians are basically unhurt and can certainly cycle charge to death any of these Vampire Infantry as long as the Blood Knights go down.
True. Ooh, but look at this mass rout of the peasants.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's not good. They really needed to hold up for another 20 to 30 seconds or so, and now the escape for these Grail Guardians is not there. By the way, another Earthblood did go down. Favor of the Fae does go down as well. Going to boost up that melee attack. You're going to really allow these guys to show these Vampire Counts business, but the real business is coming up the back door, man. It's the Vampire Counts sneaking on in.
Yeah. These Crypt Horrors are starting to get engaged, and they're going to do some nice work.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, they are greased up and ready to go, man. These Grail Guardians will not be able to handle this backdoor entry, not for very much longer. Yeah, it hurts, man. It hurts. I mean, it looks like Riggsen's Grail Guardians, though, are still maintaining just their integrity just by the fact that they're unbelievably potent in terms of their health pool and their inability to hit these guys. But how long can this mob last?
The Blood Knights are getting mobbed by the Grail Guardians, which, again, like, even for not microing too well, like, those Grail Guardians are doing some really good work.
It's unbelievable, man. These Grail Knights, I mean, the Grail Guardians still have full health, and, you know, you gotta say, too, man, because these Grail Guardians have been here, because these Grail Guardians have been so goddamn scary, man, he has not been focusing on killing these men-at-arms and polearms, and they're a very big problem as well. They are what's reducing the efficiency of the likes of these Cryptor in the battle. By the way, another Invocation of the Heck goes off, and the battle will continue on as an Earthblood is cast in response as well.
Indeed, indeed. Like, he only brought one unit of Blood Knights, and again, the no raised dead is really starting to hurt.
Yeah, he just doesn't have that attrition ability, man. He just cannot keep locking down these Grail Guardians, and now the Grail Guardians are getting a little cheeky here. They're looking at these Blood Knights running away, and they're saying, hell no, you're not escaping from me, motherfucker. A couple goddamn flaming swords to the face is what these guys deserve, and that is what those Blood Knights will get.
Exactly. Yeah, I am very impressed on how these, like, I'm constantly impressed with how much these guys are holding.
Yeah, I mean, once again, I think Diplomat is quite right in chat right there, saying that one unit of Blood Knights is not enough, and I think that's very much the truth here. You always need 2 units of Blood Knights, that or a Blood Knight and two White Kings accompanying that unit of Blood Knights to tank up. Now, we see some varying levels of success here by the Vampire Counts. They're managing to make a single unit of Polearm Men run away, as well as that unit of Battle Pilgrims, but the Grail Guardian, man, they are still guarding that Fey Enchantress. The Fey Enchantress will not die, not today, and... Oh, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, I agree.
It's, by the way, another heal spell going off here. Invocation of the Heck. I mean, he's going to be able to do this all day, but will he be able to stand up to the unbelievable power of these Grail Guardians in their anti-infantry?
Here's the thing. Tlaxtlan, he, like, put all of his money into the infantry, and infantry against the Grail Guardians, like, you do not want that fight.
Yeah, it's a tough fight to fight, man. It is a tough fight to fight. Even the Grail Guardians, even if they don't get the cycle charges, because their melee defense is so very, very high, they can just sit there and just beat it out, man. I mean, they can just get right into the combat, man. No concerns whatsoever about their longevity without that cycle charge.
Precisely.
All right, guys, and he's going to continue doing it here, continue slicing up these Vampire Counts. The Vampire Counts really have no more tools to deal with what Bretonnia is bringing, and they just got to rely on the strength of numbers, man, the strength of the blob here. One Cryptor going down, another going down.
Hurt.
It is too, man. Now let's watch for it, man. Let's watch it come down out of the sky here. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible damage.
That hits the goddamn spot right there, SirEx. It's the spot.
Right. It's also kind of bugged, like it sometimes shows kills, sometimes it doesn't for the wizard who does that.
Yeah, it's a strange thing, man. By the way, one unit of Grail Guardians is going to be routed away here. I'm very surprised at why they are dying. Not sure exactly what precipitated that. Maybe it was the spell going wrong. Also, the Red Duke, by the way, trying to chase down that Fey Enchantress. The Fey Enchantress is going to have to get out of there. And what looked like it was being very, very good for the Grail, for the Grail. No, I mean for the Bretonnians overall is now looking a little saucier as the Red Knight is trying to have his way with this Enchantress.
Indeed, and Bretonnia's putting all their cap to stop that, but she's going to rout. But besides the Red Duke, he doesn't really have anything to chase her down.
He doesn't have anything to chase her down. If she gets away clean,
and
man.
Now he's
Stop
getting hit pretty badly.
Rip their souls out.
But yeah, he's completely surrounded.
He is surrounded now, man. Now these the blobbing Grail Knights, the Grail Guardians are going to have to win this fight without maybe the Fey Enchantress, as it doesn't look like she's going to be coming back just yet. Their leadership is faltering. One unit of Grail Guardians is seeing maybe better options somewhere else, man. Maybe questing Knights have a safer job, but I somehow doubt that.
Yeah.
The Enchantress is back, by the way.
Oh, that's bad for the vampires.
It is bad for the vampires, man. Now that she's back, she's going to bring in the pain, man. She's got that mist crap, right? Maybe the Fey Enchantress just smells bad. That's why, that is why it does so much goddamn damage. Arcane Conduit, by the way, also going down, SirEx.
I think she needs some holy water to wipe off that blood and that smell.
Yeah, she do, man. Yeah, that she do, man.
Oh, no. That's way too far away. Oh, no, she canceled it.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Oh, but here comes the Red Duke. He's coming for her again.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look, he's actually just moving ahead of her to get that bonus. Oh, but here come the Grail Guardians to try to stop him. Are they going to body block? Yes, they will.
They will, man. You want a little bit of that honey, man, but that honey is just a little too fast, man. You ain't gonna get this, man. Not today, and the Red Duke once again intercepted.
Indeed. And here come the Graveguard, which actually gonna get a slight charge, which is nice. Ooh. He invocation hacked himself. Nice.
Not a bad idea, man. It's getting very, very desperate indeed for him. And look at this Fey Enchantress, man. She goes out and she comes with some. She's dragging some men along with her, man. Just recruited some of these men in arms with pole arms. Wants to get him in the fight here. Doesn't look like she'll need him. The Grail Guardians are holding the fort all fucking alone. And SirEx, my respect for Grail Guardians is increased tenfold after this particular tournament.
I agree. Like, wow, these guys are effective.
They really are, man. They really goddamn are.
Look at that. They've all most of them have capped out on their heels. But, oh, is he trying to sneak over to kill her? Nope, she's gonna get out of there.
Oh, he just wants to get the tip in there, man. That's all he wants. Come back here, Fey Enchantress. I got a little something for you. But these Grail Guardian bros, man, are just white knighting the hell out of this situation. And I expect that Red Duke will die very soon.
Yeah, here comes the infantry, too. And there goes the crumble of the Graveguard. So now it's just the Red Duke, and he's going to have none of that. He's going to collapse as his horse throws him.
Yeah, his horse throws him off there. Even the undead horse doesn't want any more of this business, man. The Fey Enchantress is just a little too strong.